did we need the thrill to be happy? Nothing does I feel the love now, don't we? We'll go on. Eventually, what goes up must come down. When we were so young, I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame. did we need the thrill to be happy? But it doesn't feel love now, won't we? We'll go on. Eventually, what goes up must come down. Had some lost good for us when you swore your love on the upper path. When the names regret above the stairs, I'm wondering, do you still go there? When we were so young, I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame. When we were so young, I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame. Why did we need the thrill to be happy? But it doesn't feel love now, won't we? We'll go on. Eventually, what goes up must come down. when we were so young. I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Howard Snyder, Radar Contact Laws, coming to you live from Providence, Rhode Island. Welcome to another stream. We're going to do this from 9 to noon here at Providence, last day of the FlightSim Expo 2025. Glad everybody can be here. We're going to start streaming here in a few minutes on Jacksonville Center. And just waiting for my buddy Damien to show up here at my side. He's going to be working Orlando Approach with me, live here from Providence. So welcome everybody. We'll get started here in just a minute. So it worked out pretty well yesterday. I do have a speaker that I'm using for the pilots. So it did come through pretty well on my microphone. We're going to try that again today and see how it works. Away the spectators here can also hear what's going on from the pilots. So we'll get started here in just a second, guys. Welcome, welcome. Who do we have here? Anybody in the stream so far? We got Blue Streak. How you doing? Good morning. I know it's kind of early. I'm never on this time of the day. So I'm stretching it for me here, guys. All right. I'm going to go ahead and log on here. And we'll start sending some contact me's. Not a whole lot in the airspace right now. How y'all doing?
Hey, good morning,
thanks.
Center. Continental 1892, flight level 340.
I'll go away. How's it? Continental 1892, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. This is the guy that's calling me right here. Continental 1892 radar contact, about 10 miles southwest of the Charleston VOR, maintain flight level 340.
Jacksonville Center.
Go ahead.
320.
Sorry, I missed the call sign.
Envoy 4457.
Envoy 4457, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
The Jacksonville Center, time and 66 Romeo Golf, level 11,000.
Stand by. Envoy 4457, radar contact, 20 miles east of the Jordan intersection, maintain level 320.
Maintain flight level 320 for Envoy 4457.
66 Romeo Golf, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. Over 6 Romeo Golf, radar contact about 20 south of the Waycross VOR. The Valdosta, let's see, the Jacksonville area altimeter is 3011.
3011, Diamond 66 Romeo Golf.
All right, guys, we're going to see if we got any PDCs to pass out here. I get this chat back in.
Jacqueline, Delta 9532 with you again. Ready to copy Alpha, clearance to Hilton Head Island as filed and we are at Kissimmee.
You said you're at Kissimmee?
AFA.
Okay, stand by, clearance on request. All right, so we're going to put in a PDC for this guy, American in Orlando. He's going on the Danny departure, which is toward Miami. I'm just going to give him this PDC for 17 right, and that's sent. And then we've got a guy at Kissimmee who wants some clearance. It's down here. The 9532, you're cleared to the Hilton Head Airport via fly heading 270, radar vectors worms, then is filed, maintain 2000, expect flow level 270, 5 minutes after departure, departure this frequency, squawk 4324.
Delta 7245, Delta 9532 is clear to Hilton Head as filed, and radar vectors to worms, climb maintain 2000, squawk 4324, Delta 9532.
Delta 9532, just verify after departure heading 270.
And fly 270 after departure, Delta 9532.
The 9532 readback correct. Runway 15, call for taxi. The Orlando area altimeter is 3013.
We have the altimeter on board and we'll call for taxi, Delta 9532.
All right, how you doing, Captain Gator? Welcome to the stream. Not too busy right now. It's actually not too busy in the Expo right now. There's not a whole lot of people. It's starting to pick up a little bit. It's our last day here. I think Saturday is probably always the busiest day, but it's been a great Expo. Everybody should come if you've never come. It's amazing. You will find something to purchase, guaranteed, when you walk through this place. Every year I come, I always find something new that I want. And, you know, they have everything from the least expensive stuff to, you know, super expensive things. I saw a full A330 cockpit for $27,000. So if you've got $27,000 to blow, then come on in and pick one of those up. But they have everything at every price point. So how's it going, Kenny Monster? Good morning. Let's see. Your local airport has their annual flying breakfast, so I'm getting ready. Oh, great. Have a great time, man. Mama 204 is here. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thanks. Thank you for checking in. Met up with XP72. I had a nice conversation with him a couple times. He's around. I think some of the other streamers are here. I really haven't bumped into anybody specifically, but that I know. But I have heard there's some other streamers here. Yeah, it's been a really good experience so far. I'm going to be hanging out here till later this evening. Providence is really a cool town. If you guys have never been to Providence, really, really neat city. Old city, right? So it's an old city with beautiful architecture. Everything is really close in, so the downtown area, there's literally everything. You can just walk to any bar, restaurant. You know, it's really been a great experience here this year.
Jacksonville Center, good morning. Yukon 27 coming in at flight level 380.
What was the company name again?
Yukon 27.
Yukon 27, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
Flight down, Yukon 27.
Yukon 27, your radar contact about 40 south of the Ocala VOR, maintain flight level 380.
Maintaining 380, Yukon 27.
And the time is 66 Romeo Golf. Can we descend back to 9,000?
6 Romeo Golf, center maintain 9,000.
Center maintain 9,000. Time is 66 Romeo Golf. That's good morning, 201 heavy, followed 200 about 50.
Was that Delta 201? Delta 201, Jacksonville Center, reset transponder, squawk 6757.
6757 with a 201 heavy.
Morning. Delta 201, radar contact about 10 southeast of the Janes intersection, maintain flight level 400.
400, let's do it.
Continental 1892, clear direct Leopard.
Direct Leopard, Canada 1992.
Jacksonville Center, good day, American 3334, descending through flight level 240.
American 3334, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
Jacksonville Center, hello, American 1845 to 15,000.
American 1845, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. American 3334, radar contact about 50 miles north of the Crestview VOR. Let's see. Cross the Crestview VOR at maintain 10,000, the Pensacola altimeter 3010.
Cross Crestview at 10,000 and altimeter 3010, American 3334.
3334, information, Alpha's current at Pensacola, expect the ILS runway 17 approach from Pennsy.
Information Alpha current and expect ILS 17, American 3334.
Or 6 Romeo Golf, were you descending 9,000? American 1845, radar contact over the Icons intersection, call me maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, American 1845.
Weather's better today in Boston. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. This is so this is Jacksonville Center. This is Orlando, Tallahassee, Pensacola, Myrtle Beach. So this guy's heading to Orlando. This guy's heading to Pensacola. This guy just came out over the Atlantic Ocean. He's going to Atlanta. This is Atlanta. This guy's going to Nassau. This guy's going to O'Hare, here somewhere. What's that? Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Super easy to work with, and make sure you're basically just keeps your separation super easy, right? Yep. Connell 1892, descend via the get out 1 arrival, Orlando altimeter 3013.
Descend via the get out 1 arrival for Continental 1892.
Jackson Center, Delta 9532, requesting taxi.
Delta 9942, roger, runway 15, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi runway
This is
15 via Alpha.
Kissimmee, Florida, down by Disneyland. It's just kind of once you get a feel for when you know people need to start down, you just kind of it's like Gestalt, right? You just get used to doing it. You just kind of know eventually just by looking that you need to start getting people down, or at least start to get them down. Right. Yep. No. You know, we only have a few airports that have technically descend via just Charleston and Orlando. We used to do it at Jackson. They changed it. It's all hard altitudes now. So the only ones really now that are left for descend via Orlando. Well, Daytona has 1 arrival. This descend via, and that's really about it. Everything else is hard altitudes or just step descents. We have so many Charlies. We have like 12 Charlies, so it's just a lot of pilot discretion stuff or just hard altitudes to get them down. I have no idea. There's New York there. Yeah. You're welcome. Take care. Or 6 from Yoke off, the Ocala altimeter 3014. American 3334 after the crest VVOR, descend and maintain 4,000.
After crest UVR, descend and maintain 4,000, American 3334.
How's it going, Captain Gator? Good morning. I'm doing good. Okay. All right. Cool. Are you guys able to hear the pilots okay from my mouth or just from my microphone on my headset? Is it coming through okay? You guys are sort of able to hear it? Oh, sweet. All right. Good job. I'll just send another contact me up here. It's kind of a lonely airspace right now. Nobody else is on except New York. We do actually meet up with New York. This is a New York radar.
Center Delta 9532, holding short runway 15, ready to go.
Delta 9532, runway 15, clear for takeoff. The wind's 1403.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15. Thank you, Delta 9532.
Good morning, or good afternoon. Jacksonville Center, Rouge 1664, VG flat 360.
Rouge 1664, Jacksonville Center, good morning, squawk ident.
And the Diamond 66 Romeo Golf, we are 5 nautical miles to the north of the class cycle airspace, 9,000 feet. We're requesting the flight through the class cycle.
Rouge 1664, radar contact about 5 miles southwest of the Slow Joe intersection, maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Rouge 1664.
And November 6 Romeo Golf, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your last transmission. Can you just say it again?
We're about 4 miles to the north of the class cycle airspace, 9,000 feet. We're requesting the flight through the Echo.
6 Romeo Golf, yep, you're fine. You don't have to request. The only thing you actually need a permission from me when you're under radar control is to enter the class Bravo. Everything else you're clear to fly through.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. And American 1642, Jacksonville Center, do you receive voice? Okay. All right, yeah, just next time, just give me a call for taxi. American 1642, your radar contact's 4,100, climbing, maintain level 290, clear direct Danny. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Oh, please, lean away. Jacksonville Center, what do you want to know? Ah, oh, good. Fantastic. Welcome back. American 3334, cross Pensy, outer above 4,000 at Pensy, cleared ILS runway 17 approach.
Cross Pensy at or above 1,000 at Pensy, cleared ILS 7 approach, American 34.
So he's flying into Pensacola. He's going to join the, this is the initial approach fix for the ILS 17, so he's going to join up. Here's the radar. This is the radar diagram. You can see it better. So he'll be joining up for the final approach course going into here. This is the P-31 Tracon, Pensacola. So you got Navy, Pensacola, then Whitingfield. There's 2 airports here. One's helicopter and one's fixed wings. This is all military training out here. This is all military except for Destin. It's a little, and they do some commercial stuff here at Eglin, but it's also a Air Force base. So a lot of military. This is my PDC program. So when you guys file a flight plan, it pops into here, and then I can just a couple clicks, then you get the message, and yeah, the beep beep. You're not sure if it's a supervisor or a PDC. Well, that's good to know. I'm right here. Yeah. The age differences in this network is the spectrum, right? So Envoy 4457, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Good day. No, I'm not a real world pilot. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good, man. Oh, things are good. All right, so looks like we're gonna have a center come on below me. Morning. All right. Well, Damien's going to be here eventually. Just running late. He's going to be on F11. I'll keep the guy going into Pensacola. There's a guy going to Lakeland, just north of Gainesville, and there's nobody else that I'm talking to on the ground. So I'll drop all the ATIS. I'm just running alpha on everything. So whatever you put up, it's yours. Say again. All right, your control tells here. If I'm not going to have my headset on because I'm running a speaker out here, so if you need me, you could just DM me in here, and then I can jump back on if we need to talk. All right, cool. American 1642, Miami Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day. Continental 1892, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. Continental 1892. November 6 Romeo Golf out of here, Jack Center.
November 66 Romeo Golf. Go ahead.
All right, we're having a little bit of an issue here, I think, with my connection.
Our contact lost. I just want to let you guys know if you're a FlightSimmer and you're interested.
American 3334, how do you hear Jack Center now?
American 3334 established on the ILS 17.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think my speaker just turned off on me there. American 3334, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17, American 3334.
November 66 Romeo Golf, you still on my frequency?
Hey, from?
66 Romeo Golf, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32.
133325. Diamond 66 Romeo Golf. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Continental 1892, you still on my frequency? Got to give this guy a new beacon code. Rouge 1664, reset transponder, squawk 7673. Rouge 1664.
Apologies, go ahead.
Rouge 1664, reset transponder, squawk 1664.
1664 on the box station.
Delta 201, cross Hoth at and maintain flight level 340.
I saw that I'm maintaining for level 340.
Morning. Simon came on and decided to take the entire low sector. Oh, man. Yep. Guess I don't need Titles anymore. Captain Gator, let's see. We got Blue Streak 9952. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Captain Gators, was near Pensacola. That's cool, man. Man, my wife was born there. Been there many times. Beautiful place. Love Pensacola. White Sands out there. Let's see. He wants to know about what ARTCC to join. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Captain Gator, like, wait times can be long anywhere. It all depends on the training staff and how many there are and how active they are. So I don't know that you can really say loud and clear. I don't know that you can really say that.
Okay. I'll be switching back to Jacksonville Center again.
Who is this?
Diamond 66 Romeo Golf.
Yeah, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32.
133325, correct?
Correct.
334, vacated Delta.
Okay,
Vacated Delta.
Sunday.
Delta 3334, roger, to the ramp, taxi via Alpha cross runway 8. Have a good morning.
Cross runway Alpha to the ramp, again 3334.
I mean, Captain Gator, honestly, I would probably just pick the ARTCC that you really want to be at the most and just stick it out. I mean, you know, I think if you try to go somewhere just to get through training, just to get, you know, certified somewhere, and then, you know, you just take off and go somewhere else. I mean, I think, you know, I don't know if that's the best way to do that is a way to do things, but you know, I think that if you ask any mentor or instructor that's training you, like, their goal is to integrate you, you know, into the ARTCC that you're training in. and that you become part of that family. So I think that just trying to switch and go somewhere else is not always necessarily the best thing. So just pick the one you want to be in and just stick it out. Just stick out the weight. It'll be worth it. And that way you're going to get the most immersive training, because if you transfer in and you get some brief training from that group just to join the group, it's still not going to be as good as the more in-depth training that you would get from the beginning.
Diamond 6 America, we have no answer from 133325.
All right, let me work on that. Stand by, please.
No problem.
In center, Continental 1882, we seem to have lost the other controller.
Okay, well, I'm getting the same information from the other guy who's supposed to be with him, so I'm working on it. Continental 1892, which runway were you planning?
We got 17 left for Continental 1892.
All right, well, just go ahead and contact Orlando Approach now on 124.8. He'll manage you.
124.8 for Continental 1892. Thanks for the ATC, mate.
Simon's track him. You want to get Simon?
Jack, was having a good day. 1760 heavy with you out of flight level 370, flight level 390, direct empty.
Delta 1760, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
No problem.
Yukon 27, you're leaving the airspace. Atlanta's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Over to Uni, thanks, Yukon 27.
Potential aircraft, I am streaming this session. If you want to check out the stream, I'll put the link in the chat. We're live from Providence at the FlightSim Expo.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, my friend is there.
1760 radar contact about 40 miles northwest of the Alma VOR. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb 390 Delta 1760 heavy.
Morning. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're not busy. If you want to. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. What's your name? What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you, Howard. Good to see you. Yeah, man, there it is. In the reel. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you could do a crossfire. It's not that. I mean, it's not that far from Orlando. What is it, like 2.5? Yeah. I mean, that's. Oh, I saw that one. Yeah, we'll be on for that. Yeah. We'll definitely be on for that one. So, thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, Dr. Voiceover. No problem, man. Sounds good. Simon, get that figured out? See, what did he say? Did Simon get his comms going? Oh, okay. Or 6 Romeo Golf, you can just stay with me for now. He's working on the comm situation. I'm not sure. He had some issues, I guess, so we'll keep you for now.
All right, no problem. Thanks.
How's it going, guys? Welcome. I'm Howard. Yes, sir. Who was checking in?
Are you able to put the Twitch stream link?
I'm sorry, say that one more time? Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, so some people only, they don't have a microphone, or their wife's sleeping, or they're in the same room, or whatever the case may be. So we can communicate via text. Not the greatest of situations, but we do it. We would obviously prefer voice. So, yeah. Yep. Yep. So this is Jacksonville Airspace. This is Pensacola, Tampa, Orlando, Daytona, Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Columbia. This is the airspace. We don't control Tampa, but just to give you a reference, Miami controls Tampa. So. Oh, yeah. No problem. Hey, you guys have questions? Hey, how's it going? Questions? Okay, so this is Damien. He's working Orlando approach. So he's working a different map than I am. So the approach map set is called stars, and that's what you're seeing. That is mimicking the real world. So if you were to walk into the Orlando Tracon and sit down at one of their desks, that's exactly what it, well, aside from the text box, but all of this, everything you see on the screen is exactly what you would see in the real world. And so we get all of, through the Freedom of Information Act, we get all of the maps that they use, and we integrate that, we convert them to work in our software. And so we're able to see exactly what the real world controllers see. And then the aircraft is in the exact GPS point where you're flying on our map. And so when you're flying down the final approach course, show them the final approach course, one of the finals. Is there somebody on final there? Yeah. So that guy is on the final for 17 left. Do you see that dashed line that's going down? And he is exactly on that final. So the maps are completely integrated in the exact correct place so that everybody is precisely where they're supposed to be. So that's stars. And then this is the en route map set called ERAM. And so this is when you're above 16,000 feet climbing to cruise. Yep, you're talking to center. This is what their map looks like, the en route map. Where you live? I live just outside of Jackson. Oh, sweet. I live in Callahan. Oh, that's right. It is in Hilliard. Yeah. Literally 10 minutes. Have you been to visit? I have not been yet. I need to go. Yeah, I mean, I've moved up there 2 years ago. I think that I mean, when we did our live event, they wouldn't let us tour this year. They let us last year, but they didn't let us this year because of whatever excuses they were using. But yeah, you should be able to just request a tour on your own. Just give them a call, Google the phone number. I'm sure you can find it somewhere on their web, and go tour the place. I haven't toured the center. Okay. we've toured the Tracon and Orlando and Orlando Tower. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, so we get weather. This is real live weather that's being propagated on the map. I mean, it's just super realistic. It's just crazy how realistic it is. And all the commands that they use in the real world are all integrated in the same commands that we would, how we interact with the aircraft, the data tag, the functions that we use, is all the same. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are all the ones in yellow, or what are the ones that you're tracking? The ones where you see the full data tag are the ones I'm controlling. So this is called a full data tag. This is well, this isn't even a limited data tag. This is an uncontrolled airplane. When you see that that eye, that's an uncontrolled plane. I don't know if I can see any in New York. Here, okay. So this aircraft is tracked. Washington Center just came online. So that is being tracked by Washington Center. So this is a minimal data tag. So all I see is that I know it's tracked, and I can see the altitude and the call sign. I can open up the full data block if I want to and see the whole data block. But I don't really care about it. Sometimes I want to look at something if I'm just kind of seeing if there's going to be a conflict or something. Okay. So I'm going to hand off this guy to our low center. We got a low center on right now, so just type his code. His code is 15. So I just typed 15, and then I slew the airplane. Slew the plane. Now I've initiated the handoff. He took it. Number 6 Romeo Golf. Contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. Let's give it another try.
13332. Let's give it another try. Yeah.
So now I'll minimize the data tag. I don't want to see it anymore, so I'll just minimize it. So I'm going to send. So if you ever get a contact me, I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to send this guy a contact me. Delta 201, Atlanta Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. So this is the Atlanta border. This is the Washington
Jacksonville
border.
Center, American 969, receive flight level 390.
American 969, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
Squawk ident, American.
So the ident looks like 3 little lines. You'll see 3 little lines pop up here on his aircraft in just a second. Like 3 horizontal lines, and that's the ident flash that we can visually see. There he goes. I see it. So now I'll track him. American 969, radar contact, 15 miles south of the St. Augustine VOR. Maintain level 390.
Maintain 390, American 969.
So I'm just going to check the routing because this guy's also at 390, and I just want to make sure that they're not going to interact with one another. So it might be close, but I think it'll be all right. Sure. Yep, and normally we have these guys at even altitudes until they get over on the coastline, but there was nobody around initially, so I just left him where he was. Yeah, both at 39. So we'll see. I think he's going to not. I don't think they're going to cross. We can also do it another way if I increase the vector length. So they actually might. They'll be real close. Yeah. So I might just Delta 1760 to center maintain level 380 for traffic. Delta 1760 to center maintain for level 380 for traffic. Oh, I guess he's gone. American 969, I think the other guy is gone. To center maintain level 380 for traffic. My speaker is messed up. the speaker keeps. Can you guys check behind there and make sure that speaker is plugged in to the? Yeah, but it keeps turning off. It's hardwired, but it keeps turning off. Just check the plug, make sure it's plugged in to the cord back there. Oh, that's why. Okay. No, I know it's wireless. Make sure the power is plugged into the power strip, and it's plugged into the power strip. Is the power strip on? Oh, all right. Oh, I know it's lit up now. What I'm saying is it keeps turning off. I just want to make sure it was. I don't know what's going on. See a little bug or something. That's the third time it's turned off. Oh, I love that idea. Love it. I love it. I love it. All right, looks like that's still going. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, man. Y'all have a good day. See you later. Delta disregard. Anyways, 2036, did you call up? All right. Let's see. JFoot709, how you doing, man? To all you just have to provide a library card. No, man. Just have to sign up and go, brother. Sign up and go. You must be my age because does anybody actually have a library card anymore? Oh my goodness. Hi, how are you, Howard? Nice to meet you. You fly through the airspace? Have you flown through my airspace before? Awesome, awesome. Well, come on back, man. Got it. This is Damien. He's doing Orlando approach today. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's the famous flight, right? Not a lot. Not a lot. Well, I got a center below me, so he's working the low stuff, so cuts down on my workload. He's doing basically up to flight level 230, and I'm doing above that. Yeah. So. Yeah. Correct. Yep. So you got Atlanta, Houston, Washington, Miami, and Oceanic. You got it. That's correct. You got it, man. You got it. You having a good time? You find something to buy? You gonna try to do some AT? Are you doing? Yeah, yeah, you should. Good, good. Yeah, yeah, it's like riding a bike, sort of. Oh, that you stopped by yesterday, didn't you? Oh, that's right. I remember that story. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Fantastic. That's great. Where was your controller? Ah, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. They kind of combine it up. Ah, gotcha. Cool. You live in the United States, or are you still? Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Oh, you didn't want to do that? Oh, they need that. That's because they need the controllers there. But it's high pressure, right? Like it's. Oh well, keep it up. Ain't you, man? Take care. American 969. How do you hear Jacksonville Center? What's going on? Route 1664. How do you hear Jacksonville Center? Route 1664. I'm working on some audio problems. If you hear me, if you can just text something in the text box that you hear me. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on my end here. I'm not hearing you guys on my speaker here, so trying to sort that out.
Interested in both. Central Aircraft. I'm going to just close my client here, reopen it, see if I can get the sound to work. So I'll be right back, guys. And Route 1664. If I could just get another voice radio check, please. All right, we're back in business. And Spirit Wings 2036, did you check in?
Route 1664, it's looking to hope for about 10 minutes, please.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Route 1664, just wanted to cockpit for about 10 minutes.
Route 1664, cross in pin at maintain flight level 290, and that's approved. How you doing? How are y'all? Howard, good to meet you guys. If you have any questions about what we're doing, just let us know. This is Damien. He's working Orlando Approach on STARS client, and I'm working en route on ERAM. This is the ERAM client. So if you guys have any questions about what you see or what we do, yeah. Route 1664, just verify cross in pin at and maintain for level 290. I'm not sure if I've got another problem with my American 969. How do you hear Jack Center?
American 969, lad.
Okay, just double checking my audio. I've been having some problems, thanks. Fairwings 2036, are you on the frequency? So this is Jacksonville Center. This is Pensacola.
1760,
Thank you. Pensacola, Orlando, Myrtle Beach. That's kind of the geographic. Oh, Euroscope. Yeah. Were you working yesterday on? Oh yeah.
Jacksonville, American 1262 with you inbound. Show flight level 340.
American 1262, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
Ident 1262.
American 1262, radar contact about 5 miles northwest of the Columbia VOR. Maintain level 340.
Maintain 3 for continuous flight for American 1262.
Delta 1760, Miami Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
2030, thanks for the great service and have a nice Sunday, Delta 1760 again.
Jacksonville Center, good morning. Speedy Wings 2036, flight level 370, just over Seminole VOR.
It's 2036, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. How you doing? Good. Pretty good, thanks. I'm Howard. Nice to meet you. Howard is my name. Nice to meet you. This is en route for Jacksonville Center, so yeah. I am. Damien's doing Orlando Approach here next to me, so he's working this area right here. There's some aircraft down on the ground down there at Orlando. Let's see what's going on down there. So there's
Route 1664, it's back in the cockpit.
a couple of guys. Roger. And Route 1664, just verify cross in pin at maintain level 290.
Enter 290 FM.
American 969, there's nobody up at Charlotte, I don't think. Let me just double check here 1 second. Yeah, there's nobody on up at Charlotte. Descend via the stock car for arrival at your discretion. The Charlotte altimeter 3010.
Altimeter 3010 and descend via the stalker for arrival. American 969.
So, you know, I'm just, I tell you, American 969, I just totally forgot that I have a controller on below me. So let me just maintain level 390. I'll have more information here for you in just a minute.
Maintain flight level 300, American 969.
Yeah, 390.
390, American 969.
So I've got a controller working below me. I've got a center controller working below me, so I have to double check some stuff here with all of our with all of our documentation. Yeah. Yeah, so I just have to remember what the altitude is for Charlotte. We have an electronic strip. It's all electronic. Um, I can show you. Yeah. So it's called V strips. So we don't really use it on center. We don't use it on en route, but like if you're working on the ground, then you could do it. So for instance, like Orlando right now, you know, we could go to the strip printer and I could move this to the bay here, and then the strips over here, and then I could move it to ground or the tower guy or the ramp guy. I could just drag it, move it wherever I want to. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we have. Yep. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good morning. Take care. I said, have a good morning. Okay. Uh, $47 maybe. Sugar. American 969 cross Corvette at maintain level 240. American 969.
Sorry about that, American 969, go ahead.
American 969 cross Corvette at and maintain level 240.
Cross Corvette at and maintain flight level 240, American 969.
All right, guys, I was just working on I got an approach controller below me, so I have to look up all the official data to get everything right for all these descents. I have no idea how this line came over here, but I have no idea how to get rid of them. No, it just something I did, but I don't even know what I did. Now I've got these two airplanes over here. How's it going? No. No, we just call a supervisor. We just call a supervisor. Oh. I forgot he's a supervisor. Route 1664, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good morning.
Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day and enjoy FlightSim Expo.
Thanks. See you later.
See ya.
Runway's 2490 on the frequency. What is with these lines? But no idea what I did to get that there. Really? No. I have 3 screens at home. I have 3 of these, like 45 degrees. So I have a lot more real estate to zoom. Like, so in the center monitor, I have this. And then on the other 2 monitors, I have broken down the lower parts of the airspace so that I can see on the ground. So I don't know if you ever if you watch my streams, you'll see my screen will change. It follows my mouse. So, but I have this basically on other screens so that I can get down and see the final approach courses, and so it has the video maps. The approach video maps. These are displayed in our ERAM module so that I can work top down. So I basically have, all the video maps are installed into here so that we can see the final approach courses and stuff. And we can see, the airport diagrams. If I zoom all the way in here, I can see the airport diagram, the labeling, taxiways, and everything. So what I would have is my left screen has Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Orlando on 3 separate windows on the same screen. And then on my right screen, I have Jacksonville, Daytona, and then the entire northeast part of the sector on the other screen. So I can have multiple aircraft on final or turn multiple aircraft on final at the same time because I have them all zoomed in and I can see them. Correct. Well,
Jackson Vincent, good morning. It's Spirit 2490 with you passing through flight level 3304360.
Springways 2490, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. So he's calling me.
Ident,
he's going to ident now, and you're going to see 3 lines so that I can verify his position. Since he didn't call with his position, I have to verify it. So now, if he called from his position from a VOR, that's the ident. That's what it looks like. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. Now in stars, it actually does flash and it says ID. So in that module, the stars radar, which is the approach radar, when you ident, it says ID, and it does that. It flashes that on the data tag. But en route, it's different. Most of the time in en route, you're being handed off from somebody else. You don't have to do it. So it's not as flashy as like on the STARS module, right? Oh yeah, you do. I'm going to teach you. Burrowing 2490 radar contact about 40 miles southwest of the Columbia VOR. Columbia maintain 50360.
Columbia maintain flight level 360, speed wings 2490.
So do you use Navigraph? Okay. All right. So he's up here. So he's like right in this area, right? So let's say you're flying, I don't know. Let's say you're coming into my airspace, like from this direction. Like, so you're flying in and you're going to call me before you get to, my airspace. So you're out here. You're going to look inside my airspace and you're going to look for a VOR. So there's the Chesterfield VOR right there. So you're going to take that frequency and you're going to put it in your nav1 radio, and it's going to populate the DME from that VOR. So northeast, right? So you're northeast of Chesterfield. So if you're coming in this way, so you call me up, Jack Center, Delta 123 is 30 miles northeast of Chesterfield, VOR, flight level 360. There's Chesterfield right there. So that's how you do it. And every control, and I doubt if you ever say that, I doubt. Now, there may be the rare controller that doesn't really understand the full picture, but most good controllers will never ask you to ident. They won't ask you to do anything else. They'll just say radar contact. Now, if you have a code, if you don't have a proper code, they may reassign you a code. But assuming that you put the code in from the NAS that you got when you took off from the uncontrolled field and you're flying in, the code should work. So we shouldn't have to give you a new code. Now, if you're coming in over the ocean and you're squawking 2000 or something like that, then what is going on here? Oh, there it goes. What is going on? Then we will never do anything other than just say radar contact, because we have to have a position and an altitude from a known point. And if you pick a VOR, we all know the VORs. If you say that I'm, 2 miles north of Kilsaba, some fix, we don't know all the fixes, but the VORs we know. So, yeah, man. You're welcome. Take care. Well, guys, we're having all kinds of weird problems here today. I'm not sure what's going on. American 969, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. Good day.
1332, good day.
Yeah, Delta 969, the frequency 133.32. Spread wings 2036, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change, spread wings 2036. Thank you for the service. Have a good day.
Take care. Delta 2332, you on the frequency?
Good morning, Jacksonville Center, Delta 2332 here with your flight level 360.
Delta 2332, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. Delta 2332 radar contact, 15 miles north of the Seminole VOR. I just need to give you an odd altitude through here. Do you want 37 or 35?
I'll take 35.
Delta 2332, descend and maintain 50350.
Delta 2332, descend and maintain 350.
Morning, Jax. Midcon 9925, 350, about 165 east of Craig.
Metcon 9925, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. How you doing?
All right. Fancy meeting you here.
Intentional aircraft. We are streaming live from the Providence from the FlightSim Expo. If you want to watch the stream, I put the link in the chat.
Ooh la la, fancy you.
We're fancy, all right.
Jacksonville Center, American 631, flight level 260.
American 631, Jacksonville Center, Roger. You just requesting a cruise of 27, is that correct?
Yeah, but 26 is fine.
Well, I need you at 270. You just want to stay there. You don't want to go any higher than that?
Oh, no, we can. We were just assigned 260. We can go up to 27.
Okay, but that's what I'm asking you. 270 is as high as you want to go today?
No, we'll take higher.
Okay, just let me know what altitude you'd like. Just make it an odd altitude for me.
Yeah, sure. We'll go request 290.
All right, American 631, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb maintain flight level 290, American 631.
All right, how y'all doing? Good. So this is Jacksonville Center, en route environment. This is ERAM, the ERAM client, the ERAM radar. He's controlling Orlando approach. This is Damien. He's doing the star. So this is the STARS radar. So it's different on approach than it is for en route. And both of the clients emulate real world weather. So this weather is actually real world. So we can give advisories, you know, for weather if we need to. So I actually have a center on below me who's covering the low sector, so basically up to 230, except for a couple of sectors, and then I'm covering the high, everything above that. So you can see this guy is descending into Charlotte, and he's with the other center. So I can see his call sign and his altitude, but I don't have his full data block up since I'm not talking to him. Now, I can open his full data block if I want to. I can see his full data block. If I can open it if I want to, but I don't. If I'm not talking to him, I don't look at the full data block. So But yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of functionality to help us, not let the dots touch and stuff. So it's a great program. Works great. It was designed by a guy named Ross Carlson, who has been designing the radars for 20 years or longer. I don't know, like over 20 years. So this is a whole new remake, about 2 years ago now, I'd say, where he's basically combined all the clients into one Windows-based program. Well, it's emulated to functionally work and look like the real. So if you were to walk into a center, facility and sit down at the radar, it would look just like this. If you were to sit down at a Tracon, it would look just like that, and it functions exactly the right way. But the way we communicate and everything, and it is a lot better, to be honest, probably, than the way they do it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, don't be afraid to talk to us. We're just, yeah. Oh, uh-huh. Oh, well, just come talk to us, man. Like, to be honest, I mean, that's what I tell. Where is this guy going? This guy's not on his right. Oh, now he's turning. Okay. It's like, where is this guy going? There he goes. That's his track on his flight plan. So I can actually do that for any aircraft. So I thought it'll show the track. Well, that's correct. It's point to point, and also covers the stars and the SIDs. So it's every waypoint on every star or every SID. And then I can extend it the entire route. If I do just that one function, it goes a certain distance just to give me a quick look to see, like, do I need to hand this guy off to this sector or that sector? I'm not 100% sure. But then I can also go all the entire route. So I could actually do this, and then it'll go all the way to his destination. Yep. An FAA controller? No. Very few of us are. It seems like most of the time, the real world controllers that were part of VATSIM and kind of work, up into the FAA, typically don't control much after they get into the FAA, and then they just kind of stop controlling. There's a couple that are really, like, I don't know, they're real hardcore, and they'll like come home from work and then they'll get on VATSIM to control, and I'm just like, get a hobby, man. Like, that's why we do it. It's a hobby. Like, I don't bring my work home. I don't want to do my work at home. Yeah, exactly. So, but very few of us are real world. But the vast majority are not. There's a whole training process that's vetted by VAT USA, and then we train everybody up from the bottom. There's a whole training protocol.
Jackson Center, Key, Captain Copa 312, level 360.
Copa 312, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Hey man, quick question. This YouTube link that you showed me, is it for is it your channel?
Yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Yep.
Alright, I left a like and a sub.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, man. You're welcome.
Jacksonville, good morning. Delta 151, climbing flight level 390.
Sorry, was it Delta 151? Sorry, 1 second.
Affirm, that was Delta 151.
Delta 151, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. Delta 2332 cross bangs at and maintain 3,000, 13,000. The Sarasota altimeter is 3013.
Delta 2332 cross banks at 13,000, Sarasota altimeter 30.13. Delta 2332.
Delta 151, radar contact 20 miles west of the Vienna VOR. Climb and maintain for level 390.
Climb maintain 390, Delta 151.
So the data tag comes with information on it, right? So I know what his requested cruise altitude is and from his flight plan. That gets populated from his flight plan. So and then I can click on his thing, and then I get all of his information in this display area here. So I've got his full route, his altitude, his beacon code, you know, everything about his plane, his aircraft type. So it's just there's plenty of information that I have instant access to. You know, I mean, I can pull up his actual flight plan that, you know, if I want to.
Heavy 230,
just something like that. So you can, and if I need to make some adjustments or amendments, I can do it in there. FedEx 66 Jacksonville Center, how you doing? Climb and maintain 50350.
350, good to be here, FedEx City.
Why is this not working? Yeah, so this is his current altitude, and you're going to see it rise as he's climbing. You'll see it go from 23 to 23.8. There it goes, 23.2. And it'll just keep on rising as he's climbing. And so this is just a CID number. It's just an ID number. It's used for, we can do everything on the keyboard if we want to. So there's all keyboard commands. If I want to change his altitude, I put a temporary altitude. If I want to put a scratch pad into his thing, if I want to mark his Mach number, what I want his Mach number to be, I can actually, like if I want him to be at Mach 0.78 or 81, then I can just put that there and then it will stay there. I can do all these things on the keyboard. Some things you can do with the mouse. So I can just remove that. But I can use that. So if I want to remove that now, there's a command to remove the scratch pad. I can slew the plane if I want to, or I can use the CID. So what I did is I put the command to remove the scratch pad. I typed his CID there and hit enter, and now it's gone. So I can either use the CID or the mouse. So at home, most of the time I'm more using the keyboard because I have it right here in front of me. It's just kind of awkward like this, but so yeah, I have all kinds of functionality to do all kinds of things.
It's kind of cool. And it emulates real world, pulls real world weather as well. I don't know if we said that to you guys, but it pulls real world weather. So, whereabouts? Near Panama City, north of Panama. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, my wife grew up in Pensacola. Choose intersection. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yep. Just spent a lot of time in Pensacola. Oh, nice. So you pilot? Like a commercial pilot? Uh-huh. Been retired from the Marine Corps since 2006. Been an airplane owner. Mm-hmm. Now I'm doing a lot of commercial flying. Oh, nice. 50, a couple other airplanes. Sweet. Very cool. Hey, where do you live now? Fredericksburg, Virginia. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very cool. No, I live in a community due west of Orlando called Claremont, Florida. Yeah, so basically, like, I don't know, somewhere in like right around here, right around there. Uh-huh. What's that now? Omni City. Oh, yeah. Everything down there so built up. Yeah, it's just going crazy. There's so much growth, and it's just a sprawling, you know. It's not like here. It's not like here, like.
American 906 on level 390.
American 986 906 Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
I'm American 906.
I'm a medical guy. I'm an ER physician assistant. Yeah. Yeah. You too. Take care. American 906 radar contact about 25 miles east of the Nate intersection. Maintain level 390.
Maintaining 390. Thank you, sir. American 906.
Wow, that's cool. Nice. That's very cool. That's crazy. That's really neat. Oh man, forget that fix for Tampa.
Jacksonville Center, legit. 1141, flight level 340. Good morning.
Please at 1141 Jacksonville Center, squawk ident.
Squawk ident, legit. 1141.
$78. Please at 1141 radar contact about 10 miles northeast of the Slow Joe intersection. Maintain level 340.
Maintain flight level 340, channel 21.
Spirit Wings 2490 cross Capo at maintain level 270.
Cross Capo, flight 270, Spirit Wings 2490.
Jacksonville Center, American 631, request descent.
Who is requesting descent?
American 631.
American 631, pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Maintain flight level 240, American 631.
Actually, American 631, let's do this. Instead of maintain 11,000, the Valdosta area altimeter, let me get that for you here in just a second. Oh, I got it. Valdosta altimeter 3013.
Copy. We'll just maintain 11,000 and 3013 on the altimeter, American 631.
HOE. Where the heck is HOE? It's apparently in the Valdosta approach. This is a first. I don't think I've ever sent anybody in there. HOE. Homerville. Okay. American 621, just let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs at the Homerville airports and when able, say your approach request. Oh. American 631, did you copy? Hey, how you doing? Good, man. Good to see you.
How is the new pilot training department? We know VATSIM is that. We're getting it better. We're starting to get enough activity with pilot meetings.
Oh my gosh, man. What is with this thing?
I always wonder when I'm a probationary supervisor right now. I'm always kind of shy about sending things to you guys. I don't want to overload you guys. Don't be. No. Any PPD referral. I've heard supervisors like, oh, don't say anything over to them, and then I have other supervisors that say, send everything over to them. That one. That one. If it's a training thing. Yeah. Stupidity thing. If it's a business thing.
FedEx 66, having problems with some of my equipment up here. Can you just give me a voice check? Yeah, I'm going to have to restart my computer, guys, or restart the VATSIM client. So just give me 1 second, please.
Suspended until you complete X. We have to figure out what value of X is. So how do you, this has always become my thing. We have, what, the B8s. Like, I don't want to, like, hand slap someone who, they're not very good, right? But I don't want to put something on their record at the same time. It just seems like you're going to just scare them off instead of getting them. I mean, that's one of the things that, like, pilot. We're not trying to punish you, we're trying to help. Yeah, yeah. So I would say, don't be as shy about those because we don't really approach it from.
And FedEx 66, can I get another voice check, please?
Yeah, sure thing. Radio check.
All right, thanks. I got it back now. Yeah, I'm using this speaker here at the Expo, and the stupid speaker just keeps turning off randomly, and even though it's plugged in, so I have no idea what's going on. So, thank you very much.
You betcha.
Delta 2332, nothing further down there. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Delta 2332, off to advisory. Thank you for your services today, and it's a pleasure to meet you, and a great stream.
All right, thanks a lot. Take care now.
Roger that. I'm still going to be watching, though.
Sounds good. American 631, sorry, I'm not sure if you heard me before. So let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs and when able to say your approach request at Homerville.
Yeah, we have the weather nodes, and we'll request VOR DME Alpha.
American 631, Roger. Expect the VOR DME Alpha approach. And are you joining? You're a little bit. Oh, that's right. So what, American 631, let me just pass that on to the low center, and he'll help you out with that. So I tell you what, do you just want to hold there at the Waycross VOR until you get down?
Yeah, that's what we were going to do, but we didn't hear back from you.
Okay, American 631, just hold over the Waycross VOR as published, and just set to maintain 3,000.
Copy. We'll hold at the Waycross as published and down to 3,000 feet, American 631.
Spread wings 2490, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32.
3332, have a good day, spread wings 2490.
Take care. American 1262, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Radar service terminated. A frequency change approved. See ya, American 1262.
See you later. How you doing? Good, man. Let me know if you have any questions. Medcom 9925, contact Washington Center 133.72. Take care.
3372, Midcon 9925. I'll see you, Howard.
Take care now. American 631, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. He has a request.
Copy over to Jacksonville Center 13332, American 631.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1150 Heavy, flight level 330.
Delta 1150, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. How's it going? You guys have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, man. So I do streams, so if you ever want to fly my airspace, usually on the weekends, so check me out. You can fly through and check it out. Miami is Tampa. Yeah, we cover Orlando. He's on Orlando approach right now. He's covering Orlando approach at the moment. American 2105, Jacksonville Center, squawk ident. Delta 1150 radar contact over the ZJX intersection. Maintain level 330.
Same 330, Delta 1150 Heavy.
American 2105 radar contact about 50 miles southeast, correction, southwest of the Silo intersection. Maintain flood level 330.
So we can give you instruments, approaches on military aircraft, even if you're not part of VSOA. But you can't do what I say is military ops. You can't start intercepting aircraft. You can't start, dropping munitions over areas. If you want to practice military
Overhead brake, you talking about?
break.
Yeah.
So we can do overhead brakes. We can assign you DOR approaches, that type of stuff. DB approaches.
TACAN.
TACAN approaches.
Yeah. You guys can't connect to VATSIM and DCF yet? They're not gonna try to do that? That seems like that would be a win. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you can message, some of the, higher ups at VATSIM, or just send a request and just ask, are they working on that, or they can. It just seems like it makes total sense to do that, to bring you guys in.
Jack Center, United 1440 on the ground at Myrtle Beach. Information Bravo, IFR to Boston.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry, who was checking in with Jack Center?
United 1440 on the ground at Myrtle. Information Bravo, IFR to Boston.
United 1440, contact Jack's on 133.32.
3332, United 1440. Thank you.
CRC client, so I believe in Europe they still use Euroscope, and they still use audio VATSIM. Audio VATSIM would show you the last call. Over here in the States, we're using a new client called CRC, and it does not show the last call. I used to love that.
You can still pull it up. Yeah. It's
Oh, okay. That's cool.
yeah, so I can just the code, it's .lasttx. LASTTX.
I used to love that when say if I do get a pilot from across the pond and I can't understand the accent.
Hey, how's it going? Good. You have questions? It does. There's definitely, obviously a big learning curve, and you really have to kind of stick with it if you really want to. If you want to work up to the center level, it's you're going to have to just decide that that's something that you're going to want to spend some time doing. It's not like just like a video game, but it is super immersive. It is so immersive. Everything is super realistic. Hey, but that's part of VATSIM, right? I mean, that's, we understand that. We deal with it. It's fine. The only time that we really get kind of annoyed is during a really busy event. I mean, like right now, I'm not doing anything. If somebody has a question or whatever, I help people all the time on the frequency, as best I can, How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, man, we're streaming. We're going. We're live. Yeah, man. Where do you live? Oh, wow. Dude, I love your city. I love it. So quaint. Yeah. Very quaint. I love just to be able to walk
to, you know, restaurant, bar. Like, it's been great. Love it. I grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where I grew up. But I've been living in west side of Orlando for 25 years. So I live in a little town called Claremont. It's on the west side of Orlando. But yeah, I really like Providence a lot. I like the architecture, the old buildings. You know, it's great. Hey, how you doing? You're back. Dude, we have eaten at some amazing restaurants. Amazing. Los Andes, amazing. We went to what was the other one? Oh yeah. It was so packed. I can't even tell you. And then what was the other place? It was really good. Rogue Island. Yeah. So those are and we had a pretty decent pizza, that craft pizza place over here. But yeah, food's been great. Delta 1150 descend via the Greenwich 5 arrival landing south, Orlando altimeter 3014.
And by the Greenwich 5 arrival landing south and 3014 Delta 1150 heavy.
America 906, Miami Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Hotel Louise, thank you for your ATC, sir. Have a great day. American 906.
Same to you. So I was much busier yesterday morning. Not very busy this morning. Are you doing have you started any ATC or not yet? No. Well, I mean, you know, everybody does it a little bit differently. Like Damien never wants to control center. He will not control center. He just wants to do approach. So you might be one of those people that makes it up to tower, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to learn radar. I'm happy with tower, and I'll just stay with tower. So there's a lot of people that do that. They just do what they want to do. They don't necessarily want to learn all the stuff all the way up. So everybody has their own preference. To tower would, I mean, you know, you could probably get to tower in a month if you had decent training. Like, in other words, a good amount of training, and that you were getting training regularly. You probably get that in a month. I mean, you know, it's getting to tower is not. It's the radar that gets more complicated. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah. I mean, anything that you know keeps your familiarity is going to be beneficial, I guess. But it doesn't mean that you can't learn another airspace. I mean, you would be able to do it. But if this is where you live and you know, then I mean, I think most people, I would say, control where they live. In general, I would say. I mean, not everybody, but I mean, there's always those people that you know they live in the middle of Montana and they just would rather control LAX. I don't know, just because it's busier, you know. So, I mean, our ARTCC is very unique because we have tons of overflights on center, and then we have a Bravo. Well, we have 2 Bravos that we're feeding. So Tampa and Orlando we feed, and then we have 12 Charlie airspace. So we have a lot of busy airspaces. Yeah. So Pensacola, Tallahassee, Daytona, Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Shaw Air Force Base, Columbia, South Carolina. So we have. You mean as far as who to talk to? Oh, well, I mean the split that you see on the VATSIM map is a center split. You're not seeing how the approach airspaces are arranged underneath that. So, the approach airspace goes up to 16,000 here at Orlando. Oh, I understand. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, this is the Tampa approach line here. Copa 312, Miami Center's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Good morning.
Frequency change approved. Copa 312. Good day.
Delta 151, nothing further. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, Delta 151.
Yeah. No sounds coming out of it. That's what's going on. All right, man. Nice to meet you. So you get to see the 2 different radars. So this is the approach radar STARS, and this is the en route radar ERAM. So it's the 2 different radars. And they emulate real world weather. So we're seeing real world precipitation on the screen. Same in there's no precipitation in Orlando right now, but you would see it if they were on the screen there as well. I know. I forgot about that thing. I start talking and I'm just in my own. Yeah. Oh man, some kind of text stream going on in my family. 23 messages. What's going on here? What was going on our chat? Oh shit, his sunglasses? Oh wow, John got some great pictures of us. Wow. Doing good. How are you? I don't. Got 4 little blips. If you have any questions, let us know. Where do you normally fly? Where do you normally fly? Oh, okay. Like GA or?
Yeah, I usually buy FlightSim.
Oh, okay. How y'all doing? Good. You have questions? Jacksonville Center. Yep. So this is the airspace here. Yeah, Houston, Atlanta, Washington, and Miami. That's what surrounds us here. This is actually New York Center right here. No, this is actually New York radar. This is New York radar here, and this is oceanic. This is New York radio. It's oceanic here. So if people go into here, they actually go to radar. They go to New York Center's radar. Basically, we're just controlling aircraft that are above basically anywhere from 10 to 16,000 feet. So we're controlling all those aircraft on the en route. But you know, VATSIM's top down. So if somebody's on the ground, you know, we're controlling them as well. So we're top down. So there's another. Have you? Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I stream. So if you guys want to check out my YouTube, I'm streaming right now. If you guys want to check out the YouTube channel, you can check it out. I try to stream at least one stream on a weekend night. So it's usually at night on a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, if you subscribe and you know the bell, then you'll get the message that I'm streaming. Well, I trained. I'm in the VATSIM for probably almost 17 years, so a long time. When I trained, there was a lot of people training at the time. So I got through very quickly, maybe 3 months, 4 months. But the problem is, you know, it's all variable on your training staff and how busy they are, how active they are. So.
Any questions? No, we're just support staff.
You're welcome.
Got it.
Delta 1150, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32.
133.32, Delta 1150 Heavy.
Legion 1140, cross Leopard at maintain level 240.
Cross Leopard, maintain level 240, Legion 114.
American 2105, contact Washington Center 133.32. Have a good day. American 2105. All right, take care now. FedEx 66, thanks for flying through. Contact Washington now 133.32. We'll see you later.
3332, have a great one, Howard. FedEx is heavy.
Take care. American 1150, contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. Hey, how are you? Good, man.
Then there was one.
Then there was one. What time is it?
Flight today. 6?
9.
Huh?
9.
9 p.m.
Yep. You're staying until in the morning? Yeah? Even in the morning?
I couldn't get a flight tonight. My only flight was in the morning.
Oh. It's a nice place, man. I don't mind it.
Plenty of food. Walk around. It's a walkable city.
Yeah. Oh wow, we have a little nest on this lantern under light under our porch. It's our little babies. Wow. I think they're cardinals. Please 1141 contact Jacksonville Center 133.32. Have a good day.
133.32, good day. Roger, 1141.
What's up? No, actually, That USA brought it. Works great. I mean, people could actually, hear what's going on. Totally makes sense. It's a hurricane.
Had it been a real hurricane, 12 planes would have been flying for it.
I know.
So I went to check out and check back in.
Yeah.
They somehow lost my reservation.
What?
Second reservation. Like,
So you can't stay here?
oh, I can.
Oh.
We eventually figured it out.
Oh.
I had to go get the manager.
Oh my lord.
$5. She's like, okay, all set. The lady's arguing me. She's like, you don't have a second reservation. I'm like, yes, I do.
Emails don't lie. Hey, how y'all doing? How's it going? How are you? Let me see what you got. Where is it? Seattle. Sweet, man. Orlando, of course. That's great, man. Welcome. Oh, did you? Oh, neat. That's awesome. I'm glad you got it, man. I'll get a picture with you. Come here. Let's get a picture with you so we can show our ties. There we go. Awesome. All right. Here, I can hold it better probably from my angle. Yeah. Let's see. Does that work? There we go. Awesome. You're welcome. They have a shirt. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I had like a button down. It was like a button down shirt. Yeah, it was nice. You can buy that stuff. You can buy it all. You can buy any. I think any major area in the U.S. You can buy it. There's pajamas. There's ties, shirts. I think I've even seen slacks. So you can get anything.
Maybe try to get some from
You can. Well, I don't. Maybe I don't know. But this is all like U.S. like FAA. So I don't know. Might be able to. I mean, you can Google anything and find it, right? So where are you from? You're from Toronto. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, this is your first FlightSim first time? Oh yeah, yeah, man. You're gonna come to the next one? Did you already pick something to buy? No. I'm looking at that Meridian throttle quadrant. Did you see that one? The Meridian. Well, it comes all three. All three. You pop out the panels. So yeah, yeah. So I want to look at that. Oh, it's nice to meet you, man. Take care. All right. The ILS 18, right? That he should already have programmed. Well, I lost my chat somehow. Oh, hi guys. I don't know what's going on with my stream and my chat. It's just a big mess right now. So can't really even see the stream very well, but looks like I got a little bit here. Simon's in my stream. Sorry, Simon. It's been a little bit of chaos up here today, but we're gonna get through. Just got about another 30 minutes. And by the way, Simon, if you want if you want to take the whole thing here, you're welcome to take it here at midnight, or at noon rather. I'm never up during the day, guys, so you guys know that, right? So I'm always up just at night. Hey, how you doing? Questions? What can I answer for you? I'm not controlling any airplanes right now. My low center's got all the airplanes, so yeah, I got nothing, man. Happy to talk with you. Hey, Ian, what's up? Good to see you again. It's been a while. I think the last time I saw you was Lakeland a year ago. No, Lakeland a year ago, wasn't it? At Sun and Fun. Or maybe I guess the Expo was after that. Yeah, that was after Sun and Fun, yeah. 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 Or did you end up, where did you go? Did you change ARTCC? Oh, okay. All right. You're transferring? To where? Oh. That's cool, man. Well, well, that'll be cool. I'll see you. I like to fly over in Europe a lot, so. Yeah. Right. What made you just want to change over to Europe? Oh, so you're like gonna go to school over there? Oh, I got you. Okay. Awesome. Did you already start school or not yet? Okay, where are you going? Nice. Very cool. I've heard of it. It's in the Northeast somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, good for you, man. Well, best of luck to you. Sure you'll do well. No, not really. Yeah, I mean, we're not really sure, what happened with him, you know. But, we all went and met with his family and everything, and they had like a big service and everything. So it was nice. And we've been doing we did a bunch of like, dedication type stuff for him, and Even on our T-shirts for live, we had a dedication on there for him. So pretty crazy, but life comes and goes, man. You never know. So all right, well, glad I got to see you, man. All right, you too. Hey, questions? Those are Q. They're Q. Well, these are Q routes on the over the land, and then you've got these are also Q Airways. These are Yankee, and then these are AR routes, Atlantic routes. Yep, yep. I mean the the Victor Airways or not the Victor Airways, uh what am I trying to say? The high airways that use VORs are pretty much going away because the VORs are being decommissioned. So the J airways, the J routes are I think we only have one left in our airspace. I think it comes out off of the one of these. We don't we just let people fly what they file. I mean, most of the time, I would say most of the time they're flying a real world route, so we don't really care, what the exact route is. I mean, sometimes we'll adjust stuff if we see that it's just going to be weird or it's going to impede on flow, because we have certain flows that we have, but I would say 90% of the time, whatever is filed is pretty much real world, so it works fine for us.
Very cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, good luck with your session.
Thanks a lot.
Jack Center, American 1548 with you, flight level 300 for 380.
American 1548, Jacksonville Center, roger. busier yesterday. I mean, even Simon's not doing anything. Well, I'm doing that X-plane airport building session at 1. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for food. I might just grab something here.
Quality.
Hello. No questions? All right. Oh, just want to check out. Oh, well, dang. Then you have 0 questions. I got the high center. Got a guy that's doing the low. There's very little traffic in the airspace at all, so yeah. We had a lot yesterday. From 9 to noon, there was a lot of people flying. Everybody went to church, I guess. I think he's getting ready to. I don't know if he is right now.
Jacksonville Center, good morning. Delta 5592, checking with you for level 360.
Well, 5592, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Hey. Yeah, I'll show it too. There you go. That's the ASDX there. Hey, how's it going? Yep, almost done. Huh? Oh. Oh, it's a little, sort of little turny knobbies. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Get a little, you get a little discount. Yeah. Oh wow. That's awesome. Sweet. Hey, less for him to have to carry home. American 1548. So you're just kind of heading south there. Are you following your flight plan okay?
1548, roger.
Are you getting ready to turn more toward the southwest, or?
Stand by. I'm looking at Navigraph. Stand by. Okay, so I'm off the plan on Navigraph. On the cockpit FMC, I am following the line.
Okay. Okay, well, just follow the magenta line, I guess. We'll see if you start turning toward the southwest there. You're heading right into the Atlantic there. I just want to make sure you're turning more toward the southwest.
Roger. American 1548 is in a request direct JROS.
American 1548, roger. Clear direct JROS, although I don't see that in your route, I guess, but that's fine. I tell you what, American 1548, clear direct Banff.
This is one of the waypoints on the Q409 airway.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I tell you what, I'll do you better. Just clear direct Banff for American 1548.
Clear direct Banff, American 1548. Okay, that was weird. I don't know where it was taking me, but it had the route line on the FMC going out over the ocean somewhere.
Well, I didn't want you to, end up in Bermuda or something.
Spooky.
Yeah. Gremlins.
Yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out. I have no idea how that happened.
And you pilot sync us controllers just aren't paying attention.
Okay, for now, American 1548 Pan, and I'm going to try to investigate and figure out how that happened.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? You got some questions? I am. Oh, you're welcome. You fly through the airspace? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we love having you guys fly in, man. It's awesome. Damien's doing Orlando approach right now. So you can see the Tracon radar.
Good afternoon, Delta 1925 requesting IFR to Atlanta.
Where are you, sir?
Charleston International.
Okay, give the other guy a call, 133.32. He'll have your clearance.
All right, thank you.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 23, 360.
JetBlue 23, Jacksonville Center, roger. So it's pretty cool. You know, we've got, you know, real world weather overlaid, and yeah. If they're coming from a controlled sector, it doesn't matter. If because they've already been radar identified, correct? So they've been radar identified by the previous controller. So somewhere along the line, you get radar identified. If it's off the field, then you don't really have to necessarily state your position anymore. Um, it is nice sometimes, like during busy events, when people are calling and they're checking in, because sometimes you have so many tags that you're just searching for who's calling and you're not really sure where, because you have all these people talking to you, and it's just more like information overload. Like right now it doesn't matter, but you know. Yeah, use Navigraph. Look for a VOR just inside the airspace. I have to have them ident or give them a new code. So if I give somebody a new code, then it's going to make their full data tag populate. That's going to happen, and or I have to have them ident, but then I also have to kind of know where they are to look for where the ident's going to show up. Yeah, so those are the basic ways. Either they're already radar contacted, or you give your position from a fix, or we have you ident, or we give you a new code, or if all of that fails, then we have to turn you and verify that you turned where we told you to turn. So those are the 5 ways, basically. You're welcome. Thanks, man. Hey, I had a Delta Learjet the other day. Oh, oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Hello, you got questions? We got answers. Yeah, we are. He's on Orlando approach, and I'm working Jacksonville Center. So you can see the 2 different radars. That's the STARS radar for approach control, and then this is the en route radar, ERAM. You see the difference between them. Oh my goodness. So I got a text pilot. So, you know, it's pretty rare, but every now and then we get a text pilot. We have to, you know, answer them in the text box. So it'll show up with a T when you file and you say your voice or receive or whatever. It'll show up that way on a radar. We kind of know, or we can make adjustments to it if you change your mind. Yes, both clients simulate weather, real world weather, not simulate weather. It's real. It's real world weather. Yeah. Yep. It's the real NEXRAD. Yep. So it's super realistic. Just not very busy right now. That you have a pulse. That you have a pulse. Well, then you can sign right up. Yep. Yeah, just go. You can if well you'll get it's a training process that you'll work out with your instructor or mentor. Once you get picked up for training, then you just try to work on your schedules together to try to get together. But depending on how busy or active the training staff is, things could go fast or could go slow. I mean, there's just no way to predict, and it's all volunteer anyway. So it's just kind of like you just have you just have to be. Oh sure. Oh for sure. If you have experience. Oh yeah. 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 But you can do as little or go as far as you want. I mean, so you might just say, you know what, I know I've learned tower and that's all I really want to do, and I'm just going to do tower from now on. I don't want to work on approach control or whatever. You can do whatever. You can make it as little or as much as you want, you know. But it works, bottom up. So you start with clearance delivery, then ground, then tower, then radar. So you just kind of work your way up. Yeah, so we're top down. So VATSIM is a top down environment. So if if I'm the only one in my group controlling center, then I control all 20, you know, 250,000 square miles or however many square miles this is. So like I control every single open airport all the way down the ground. So, you know, I mean I have normally at home I have 3 monitors. I have 3 of these, and I have multiple maps up so that I can I'll have a map so I can see down on the ground, so I can see the final approach courses and I can see all the way down onto the ground. Whereas this is just sort of my en route map that I can just get a basic idea about what's going on. So it does get quite busy and complicated if there's a lot of pilots. Um, if you're just the only person working. So right now I'm doing high center 240 and up. There's another center doing 230 and down. He's on Orlando approach. So everybody has their slice of the pie, and once they activate their session, then you just reset what you're doing to to comply with their airspace. So they'll go. Yeah, so if they're in the air, usually they just stay on the 122.8 Unicom. But if you're on the ground, then we use CTAF, Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. So whatever's on the chart, yep, whatever's on the chart is the frequency. Right. Yep. So I try to mimic real world closure times. So, at night, if the tower's closed, then you're uncontrolled. I'll give you uncontrolled clearance. Um, you guys have any questions? Um, So you're kind of looking at 3 different. If you look at their screen, that is ground. That is the ground radar. That radar that guy's looking at, the blue one, it's ground radar. So big, huge airports, Bravo airports like Boston, Orlando, have ground radar. Then this is the STARS radar. So this is approach departure. This radar. So the approach guys, so somewhere between 16, 10, and below is going to be that type of radar, and this is the en route radar. So this is the radar that the guys that when you're flying at altitude, this is the radar that those guys are looking at. So you kind of get to see all 3 radars that we use. So he just handed that aircraft off to me. That's why it was flashing. I accepted the handoff, and he's going to give me a call on the frequency here in a second. So he'll be talking to me in a second.
Are these live?
This is a VATSIM network. VATSIM network. Yep. So if you're logged on to VATSIM, you're going to be showing up on the screen. And if you're logged in, you know, if your buddy is logged in onto VATSIM and you guys are next to each other in the two gates, you're going to see him. He's going to see you. It's super realistic. You have to have a VATSIM network login to open the software. Yeah, you have to have a certification and a VATS. Yeah. Yeah. You can observe any radar you want. I think I don't know. I would imagine you could. You just wouldn't be able to transmit. So when you're observer mode, you're not you won't be allowed to transmit or receive. Or you'll be able to receive. Like if you want to watch somebody on live, then you could log in. You could tune the frequency and the receiver, but you will not be able to transmit. You won't be allowed to transmit. Yeah. So the low center controller just handed me off this tag coming out of Orlando. So he'll be talking to me in a minute. And this guy will be talking to me in a minute. So we always hand off before you get to the line. So yeah, well, there's a shelf here, but both of these lines are mine, but this is a shelf. So we can take the handoff anytime we want somewhere before our line. So I didn't have to take it then. I could have waited. And then it's a requirement of the transferring controller to make sure that you are speaking to them before they cross your line. So he has to be talking to me before he crosses into my airspace. Who he was talking to. Well, he's going to give the voice command on frequency to tell him to call my frequency. So that's when he would know that. So when I do that, so when I give that command to contact the next guy, I minimize the data tag. The data tag will go. The full data block will go small, and that's my indication that I gave that instruction. That's how I do it. Oh shoot, our speaker went off again. No. I'm going to have to reload my VRC too. This stupid thing, if it's not getting anything, I'm so dead that the speaker keeps shutting off. I'm going to have to disconnect real fast for anybody to hear. All right, you're welcome. Sure. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Howard. Oh yeah. Awesome. Thanks for flying, man. Thanks for flying through, giving us some traffic. Fantastic. You're welcome. No.
Good morning, Jacksonville Center. It's WestJet 2629, heavy flight level 370.
What's that? 2629 Jacksonville Center. Roger, how you doing?
Very well, sir. And yourself?
Doing good, thanks.
And Jacksonville, good late morning to you. American 2127 with you, climbing through flight level 180, flight level 230.
Good 2127 Jack Center, how you doing? Climb maintain 50300.
Up 300, we're doing great. Hope you are.
I'm well, thanks.
Jacksonville Center, American 2917, flight level 190, climbing flight level 230.
American 2917 Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain 50350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, American 2917.
The 33 frequency.
Jacksonville Center, Vision Jet Charlie Delta Alpha Uniform X-ray is 6,400 feet for flight level 230.
Charlie Delta Alpha Uniform X-ray Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain 50290.
Climb maintain 290 for Alpha Uniform X-ray.
How's it going? This is Jacksonville Center, so this is
Jack Center, Delta 1925 Airborne.
Jack Center, good afternoon, Southwest 1322. Courtesy call pushing out of Gate Charlie 4 here on the ground at Jacksonville. We have information Golf, and just for your information, the altimeter is missing from the ATIS.
Southwest 1322 Jack Center, no problem. The Jacksonville altimeter 3011, push approved.
3011, Southwest 1322.
Delta 1925 Jacksonville Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 50280.
Climb maintain 280 and we'll keep on 330 heading.
You had a heading, Delta 1925?
Yes, runway heading for 1925.
1925, roger. Code direct the Allendale VOR, Alpha Lima Delta.
Allendale VOR, so proceed on course without anything built on.
Jack Center, hello, Southwest 2395, passing 13,000 for 16,000.
Southwest 2395 Jacksonville Center, that was you?
Southwest 2395, correct. That was us for what?
Southwest 2395 Jack Center, climb and maintain 50350.
350 for 2395.
So this is Jacksonville Center, getting ready to sign out. My session ends here in about 4 minutes, but this is the ERAM client, this is the en route client. So when you're above basically 16,000 feet up to 60, you're correct. I did a little reading on this point, VATSIM. Oh wow, awesome. That's fantastic.
Jack Center, Blue Street 9965, on the ground in Pensacola, looking FR PV.
Blue Street 9965 Jack Center. Just give us a couple of seconds. We're doing a controller briefing. We'll get right back to you. So I'm going to do a quick briefing. You can watch. I'm just going to do a briefing here with my other controller here to sign out the session. Aircraft on the ground at Orlando. He has his PDC, otherwise nothing else. All right. C3. All right, Simon, can you hear me? All right, man. So Damien said he had the guy at Orlando has a PDC.
Jack Center, Southwest 1322, we're ready for taxi.
Southwest 1322, give us just 2 minutes for a controller briefing. The next guy will have your taxi instructions.
All right, thanks.
Southwest 2395 is climbing. American 2917 is climbing. Charlie Delta is climbing. Delta 1925 is direct Allendale. VOR. WestJet's on the frequency. American's climbing 2127. And you've got, right now, just Atlanta just logged on, and you got Washington Center. Any questions? All right, yep, and the guy at Jacksonville is calling for taxi. Oh, and Blue Streak call for clearance over in Pensacola. All right, man, thanks. Your control. Thanks a lot, man. All right, everybody, that's it for me. We'll see you next go around, guys. Take care.
Questions here while
Blue Streak 960.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. Delta 2332 here with your flight level 240, climbing 2370.
Blue Streak 9965 17 taxi Alpha 7 Alpha 1.
I'm still waiting on IFR from Blue Streak 965.
Sorry, you want what?
IFR clearance from Blue Streak 9965.
Oops, sorry about that. Stand by one sec.
No worries.
Blue Streak 9965, you're cleared to Providence as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 370. 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me. Squawk 1047.
Alright, Providence is filed 3000, 370 and 10. 1047 in the box from Blue Streak 9965.
Blue Streak 9965, readback is correct. You can taxi the routes I gave you. Just let me know when you're departure.
Jack Center, Southwest 1322, good afternoon. Information Golf, ready taxi.
Southwest 1322, Jack Center, good morning. Runway 8, taxi via Papa, November,